excited for today as we talk about you creating a finance routine inside your home childcare business. So, if this has been a problem for you, it is something you definitely want to correct and correct right away so that you are not just everywhere inside your finances. One of the quickest ways for your business to start failing and not end up in the right place is for you to not be seriously taking a look at your finances and really having a good idea of where you are each and every month, what it takes for you to meet your goals and all of those things. So it is super duper important. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to be on top of your finances. So today I'm going to give you a few tips to help you do that in a very simple, manageable way. So stay tuned and let's get started and let's start to dig in so that we can get our finances on track for 2022 from the very beginning and not end up in a bad spot halfway through the year. All right, or even worse at the end of the year. Okay, so let's get started. All right, first things first, the very first tip I want to share with you this evening is actually separating your accounts. So it is very important that you are able to keep track of your personal finances from your business finances. So one thing you want to do, and the way to make it easy to do that, is to simply separate them. And so you can go to your local bank or credit union and open up a separate business account that is, separate from your personal account. And then whenever you are making purchases that are for your business, use your business account. Whenever you are paying yourself, pay from your business account. But this is one short, easy way, very simple way to keep your finances separate. And that way it is easier for everything to be tracked and, you know, yeah, for easier for you to do business and everything. And it also just gives a very professional feel to your childcare business. And so when you feel like a very professional business owner, you're going to act like a professional business owner. And therefore, this is one way to definitely do that. Separating your business finances from your personal finances is one of the easiest and ways to really keep track of what is going in, coming in and going out. Okay, so that would be one of the steps that I would take, okay, or have taken actually. So definitely separate your accounts, okay. Another thing that helps me a lot, because let's be real, we don't always feel like looking at the finances and looking at the budgets and the bills and all of that. But if we get ourselves into a routine of actually doing this on a regular basis, then it doesn't seem so daunting. And it doesn't seem so daunting because we've let things get out of hand. So my second tip for you is to actually create a finance day. Whether you call it a fabulous finance day or whatever you want to call it, make sure that you have one. So whether it's a Monday or a Friday or maybe even a Wednesday, one of those days when maybe things are a lot less hectic inside your childcare business, is a great time for you to maybe set aside a couple hours, if you need that, to just go through your receipts and your budget and your invoices and all of that stuff, everything that you need to go through to make sure that you're on top of your finances inside your childcare business. You try to do that on a set day each week so that things don't pile up, get out of hand, and then you're looking like, oh my gosh, what do I do? It's tax time. So you don't want to wait till it's tax time to actually look at things. You want to definitely always be on point and on top of what is coming in, what is going out. And that way you can make very informed decisions about what you do need and don't need and changes you might need to make. Okay, so create a finance day. Like I said, whatever day works for you. Okay, and just an extra tip on that: plan it. Put it in your planner. Make it part of your day. What gets written down gets done. So if you are a planner person like myself, okay, put a specific time in your planner for that day. So if I'm going to do Fridays as my finance day, every Friday I will have a space that is carved out specifically to work on my finances. I go in my office, I shut my door, I turn on some, soft music or whatever helps you, focus. Maybe turn on the diffuser for those wonderful aromas that make me feel happy, even though I might be dealing with finances, that type of thing. But get in the mode and go and do it and set it aside, mark it in there, and as much as possible, don't steer from it. I mean, things come up and things happen, but for the most part, try to stick to that time and that day every week so that it becomes a normal habit. And then, once it's a normal habit, if you don't want to write it in your planner, fine. But I just believe that, it's much more, it keeps me on track when I write things in my planner, even if it is something that is consistently, every week or routine thing. I still like to write it in there because in the heat of getting excited about, a new opening or whatever, I don't want to forget that these are things that have to get done. And so it has to be written down so it doesn't get overlooked. Okay, so put it in your planner. Create a finance day, put it in your planner, and allot yourself the time that you need for that. And get it done. Okay. Another thing that you want to do is choose an accountant that is familiar and really good. And you may have to ask around about this, but get someone that works with daycares or childcares. You don't want to just use anybody, of course. I mean, if here's the thing, when you are looking at someone handling your finances, you want someone that also knows your industry. And so I feel it's important to find someone that has knowledge of the childcare industry and that is definitely familiar with the things that can be, written off and how to best, utilize the things that we are using as in the best interest of us being able to save on our taxes. So don't just call H&R Block and just go with anybody or something like that. Really take time to find someone that is going to help you be successful inside your business. And so you definitely want to find someone, like I said, that is knowledgeable about the industry and that is on your side to help you save money. Okay. Also, having a daycare budget is very, very important. We might budget for our home things and things like that, but you also want to have a budget specifically for your daycare because you don't want to just mix it and lump it all together. Keep everything separate when it comes to your finances. Separate budgets, separate accounts, separate everything, separate receipts, all of it. You want to separate as much as possible all of your business stuff from your personal stuff when you are dealing with your childcare business. It is very important and it will save you a huge headache in the long run. And also a huge headache and some money because you won't have to spend, your accountant won't have to spend as much time trying to separate those things for you. So definitely, definitely, definitely separate everything you possibly can when it comes to your finances inside your childcare business. It will help you in the long run on so many other levels. Okay. And then finally, I would say to automate as much as you can. Naturally, and we think about invoicing. So start there, but also look at maybe some of the other things that you can automate as well inside your finances. But one of the big things is definitely getting your money, and you want to be able to get that as easy and as quickly as possible. So automating your invoices each month is something that is wonderful because with things like QuickBooks and PayPal, there's a lot of things out there, but you can actually set them up so that they run your billing each and every month on a particular day, or however you do your billing, if you do it weekly or bi-weekly, but you can set it up and automate it so that it automatically does that for you. The only time you really need to go in there is when there might be a change to maybe a co-payment that a parent has to make, or if you're changing your rates and you need to update things like that. Maybe a parent changes their address information, things like that. You go in and you make changes routinely, but for the most part, Everything is automated. You don't really even have to think about it. It goes out regularly. You can also set reminders so that if an invoice is not paid by a certain date, it'll send out a little reminder, and you don't even think about it. So I really do suggest doing that. It has helped me, and I'm sure that it can be a great help to you. So those are the things that I believe are really, really helpful in creating a routine for your finances, or your finance activity inside your childcare business. And these are things that don't cost a lot of money, if any. When it comes to actually automating your billing, yes, they are going to take like a small percentage, but it's definitely worth it for you to not have to be thinking about that each and every month and not having to actually manually do it. If you enjoy doing it, by all means, it works for you. It works for you. And I always say, take what works for you. But for a good bit of us, we are extremely, extremely busy, and just writing that particular piece off of our plate is very, very helpful and well worth the I honestly can't remember what the percentage is, but the small percentage that comes out to those companies to provide that service for us. Okay. So those are the things that I have for you today. I hope that they were very, very helpful. Also, one book that I highly recommend reading as far as understanding the cash flow of your business, how your money is coming in, and how you can actually see where everything is and not feel like, where's my money at the end of the month or the end of the quarter, is Profit First. And it's a great book, and it really helps you set things up so that, like I said, at any given point, any given moment, you know exactly where you are in your finances inside your business. Love it. I highly recommend it. So have a look, and I will actually put a link down below in the show notes so that you can check that out for yourself. Okay. So that is it for today. I hope that these tips were helpful to you and gave you some ideas to think about. Once again, definitely join us over at childcareninjas.com. Check out all of the information that we have over there for you to help you start and grow your childcare business in a simple and fun way. So definitely be on the lookout for the Childcare Flip course, which is coming up in February. So you want to make sure you get all the details, because this course was created for the exhausted childcare owner who wants to successfully flip her childcare business system so that she can cut back on the amount of time that she needs to be inside of her childcare business. You started your childcare business so that you could enjoy life and enjoy your family and spend time with them. And if you have gotten to a point where your childcare business does not allow you to do that, then you are doing your systems wrong. So meet me inside this course so that we can get that switched up. You can party like a rock star if you choose to, but you can definitely create some time to really enjoy your business and enjoy your life and your family, which is what you created your business to do. So check in the show notes down below so that you can make sure that you get all the information about this course when it is released, because you will not want to miss out on that. All right. Have a great, amazing week. Be awesome, be amazing, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey there, ninjas. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and be sure to check out these amazing videos to help you in your childcare business ownership journey. See you next time.